Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be working on Kali Linux and breaking down the output of a very common but powerful command called nslookup. This command is widely used in networking, cybersecurity, and OSINT investigations to understand how domain names are translated into IP addresses. So rather than just running the command and moving on, we'll take time to carefully explain each part of the output, which means why it matters in the real world scenarios, such as penetration testing, threat analysis, and basic network diagnosis. So by the end of this video, you clearly understand how DNS resolution works and how multiple IP addresses are returned for a single domain, and how tools like nslookup fits into everyday Kali Linux usage. So if you are new to Kali Linux or looking to strengthen your fundamentals, this video is for you. So let's get it started. Now we're going to run the command nslookup for Google. So we have the output for the nslookup for Google, and the servers. We have the first response server 192.168.1.254. So this and the address is 192.168.1.254 #53. So this is showing me the IP of that's my private IP, which is my router or local gateway, and the #53 indicates port 55, which is the standard port used for DNS queries. Also, when you look at the DNS, the port 55 is the default DNS port. Now, if we go to the next line, non-authoritative answer, that is this is non-authoritative answer, which means the DNS server responding is not the official DNS server for google.com. Instead, it's just replying from a cached record or forwarding the response. So the next line, it shows up address now 142.5.250.117.102. That's we have multiple IPv4 addresses for Google. So we have a couple of addresses that ends with .102.138.100.139.101 and .113. So these are IPv4 addresses, and because Google uses load balancer, it sends the request to any of these IP addresses. So the IP addresses I've listed are IPv4 addresses. Also, we have IPv6 addresses. That's the last four, that ends with 65, 71, 64, and 8A. These are the IPv6 addresses. So the difference between the IPv4 and the IPv6 addresses, that IPv4 uses 32 bits, while IPv6 uses 128 bits. Also, IPv4 is limited, and in the next couple of years it's going to be exhausted, while IPv6 is massive, and some complaints have started transitioning to the IPv6, but what we have that is common here is IPv4. Also, Google returns multiple IPv4 and IPv6 addresses to improve reliability, performance, and redundancy. Also, if one server fails, traffic automatically routes to another server, which is basic function of the load balancing. So here in Kali Linux, tools like nslookup are commonly used during reconnaissance to understand the target DNS structure before the deeper analysis. And for legal disclaimer, this demonstration is for educational purposes only. Always ensure you have authorization before performing reconnaissance on real systems, and that's the reason why we are performing on the google.com, because it's for educational purpose. Also, this nslookup command helps us to understand how domains resolve to IP addresses, revealing both IPv4 and IPv6 infrastructure behind popular websites like Google. Now, this response that we've gotten from the nslookup has given us all the servers that the IP that the servers are using